Hey guys, I'm never quite sure when the live stream is. So I'm just gonna chat. All right. Hey guys. Looks like we're good. So let's do this. While I am live streaming, I don't actually see what's going on. I don't think yet. And I'm going to edit the video afterwards to put the correct information in. So what I'd like to talk to you about today is the two groups that I run on Meetup. Willow Tarot, which is also the name of the YouTube channel that you're actively participating in this moment, and Dallas Tarot Club. And Dallas Tarot Club is going to start running a sessions on mediumship. This is going to be completely free to you. You do not need any props. Please just show up and see if you like it, and then we'll talk about where the props come in. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about right now. So with this mediumship session, these are how I'm leaning into it. You are welcome to attend, regardless of how you feel about it or what your personal practice is. Consider it just a nice little space to potentially learn something new. And you will make some friends. Yay, I think. You might not make any. It really depends on your personality. Okay, so anyway, what I want to talk to you about is ADD. No, is some of what will be with in the room for decks. Please don't spend any money. If you do not already have a deck, please don't go out and buy one. Now, if you're wealthy, then yeah, go buy one. Okay, so what I did when I chose the decks that I would be using for the sessions, you don't need to do this, okay? We will find the flow. I had someone ask me if positive affirmation decks are welcome. Yes, they are. I think that's a beautiful concept to use for mediumship. It sounds perfect, really. Now, I am going to be teaching everything through the lens of tarot. And we will bring in oracle as we would like. That's a little bit more, I bring it in constantly. You don't need to. I will be teaching everything through tarot cards. Do you need a tarot deck? No. Will you get more out of the class with a tarot deck? Potentially. If you already have a tarot deck, that's fine. Use that one. And then if you feel drawn to get another, we'll talk about that later. So I chose my medium. I'm a practicing medium, so this is already in place for me. I chose the Wise Spell Wild Reflections Tarot deck. You don't need this deck. It's whatever deck you like. But I chose this one for my mediumship deck. And the practice that I use, I will talk to my decks. So I got the deck out and I shuffled and I cut and I asked, not in this order, would you like to be with me on my mediumship journey? Would you like to serve, would you like to see the world with me in this way? However you want to phrase it. Be like, girl, you want to hang. However you want to phrase it. And the deck said yes. Responding in the affirmative by the card chosen. And yeah, it's completely based on how I felt about the card, if it was a yes or a no, because there's no wrong in tarot. All right, so then this became my mediumship deck. What do we do with this? We'll talk about that in the session. So that's not the important thing right now. Now, because I love Oracle, I love tarot and I love Oracle, I love cards. I went ahead and chose Amanda Lovelace. Okay, this is definitely going to be an Amanda Lovelace heavy spread or decks right now. I use 4 decks, 3 of them are Amanda Lovelace. So to go along with my mediumship deck, I love pulling from Chubby Witch's Night In by Amanda Lovelace. I can't see me, so I'm hoping that this is lining up with you. This is the Oracle deck I've chosen to use with my tarot deck. Do you need to get an Oracle deck? No. Will you need a tarot deck? No, you don't, but we're going to be using tarot a lot. My practice is around the cards. No, it does not need to be that way for everyone, but it will be for this session. Okay, so we will also be using what's called a companion deck. And I chose Amanda Lovelace, the Cozy Witch Tarot, and Amanda Lovelace, Believe in Your Own Magic. Now, I've been using these for years. These are what I call my fair decks. When I read at fairs, I use these decks. I use these for clients. I use these for myself. I use these when I teach. So I'm so comfortable with these cards. It was like, oh yeah, these are totally even my companion decks. What will we use those for? Well, we'll talk about that in the sessions. What will we use our mediumship deck for? We'll talk about those in the sessions. If you already have decks and you want to start looking at them and talking to them, if that's a practice that you employ, I do. Would you like to be with me during this journey? You can use a different deck every session that we meet. It is completely up to you. My own practice has these 4 decks. But I will just as easily pull in from another deck if I feel that that's what I should do. If you don't have tarot and you have 0 interest in tarot, bring your oracle. Bring whatever decks you have. If you don't have any decks, then don't worry about it. You might not ever want to use a deck of mediumship. You are welcome to come to all of the events. Be a part of the community. Find a way in which it fits. You're not there as the tower. You're not there to pull it apart. We're coming in after the tower. Guys, we're coming in as the star. And we're seeing how we fit things together. Nope, we're seeing how things already fit together. Okay, great, awesome, love it. All right, this is going to be held on Meetup under Dallas Tarot Club. Link in the bio, actually link in the description. And I host 5 days a week, all based on cards. So you are more than welcome to join me whenever you would like, and I hope that you do. I will see you soon, I hope. I'm gonna have to end this. Usually I talk about, just get that video up. Don't worry about how polished it is. That's definitely me, because I'm gonna take all the time to stop live streaming. So I'm gonna have to chat GPT this. Now I'm gonna have to Google this. I want to stop the live stream, but I'm gonna